Attention, Pisces. A week that can change your life is looming on the horizon. The last week of April 2025 will be a time of powerful transformations in the financial sphere and dizzying career upsurges for you. Are you ready for the monetary fortune you've long dreamed of? Can you feel incredible luck approaching, perhaps even a lottery win? Get ready, because the stars are lining up in a favorable pattern for you, portending a breakthrough. But before we dive into the world of possibilities, it's important to realize that great power brings great responsibility. There are pitfalls to be aware of to avoid unfortunate mistakes and to avoid losing what can so easily come into your hands. So, cast aside doubts, tune in to the wave of positivity and get ready to meet your destiny. After all, what awaits you this week could be the starting point to a whole new, prosperous life. But what exactly are the cosmic forces influencing your destiny during this period? Attention, Pisces. The last week of April 2025 is not just a stretch of time, it's an astrological portal that opens up incredible opportunities for you. But before we plunge into the whirlpool of monetary luck and career upsurges, let's understand what cosmic forces are shaping this period. During this period, the planets line up in a unique configuration, exerting a powerful influence on your sign. Jupiter, the planet of luck and prosperity, forms a favorable aspect to your sign, promising expanded horizons and new opportunities in finance. Venus, goddess of love and beauty, also favors you, bringing harmony to personal relationships and enhancing your attractiveness, which can certainly play a role in business negotiations. Mars, the planet of action and energy, gives you the impetus you need to realize your most ambitious plans. However, it's worth remembering that the power of these planets requires conscious management. Neptune, your ruler, being in conjunction with your sign, can bring some confusion and illusions. It is important to keep a clear mind and not give in to fleeting temptations. So how can you make the most of this astrological picture? What specific steps should you take to make sure you don't miss your chance for a career breakthrough? More on this later. Pisces, get ready for the last week of April 2025 to be the starting point for your career takeoff. The stars are aligning in a way that opens up unique opportunities for professional growth. If you've long dreamed of a promotion, now is the time to take the initiative and make yourself known. Your ideas will be heard and your talents will be appreciated. For those who are looking for a job, this period promises to be especially favorable. Venus, the planet of love and harmony, will enhance your charm and help you impress potential employers. Don't hesitate to show off your best qualities and speak confidently about your achievements. Your efforts are sure to bear fruit. As for Pisces, who are already engaged in their own business, there are prospects for expansion and attracting new clients. Use this period to actively promote your services and search for new partners. Jupiter, the planet of luck and prosperity, will be on your side, helping you to make favorable deals and find new sources of income. But remember that success does not come by itself. It's important to be prepared for difficulties and not be afraid to take responsibility. Mars, the planet of energy and action, will give you the necessary energy and determination to achieve your goals. However, be careful not to make hasty decisions. Carefully weigh the pros and cons before taking any action. Although the stars favor your career growth, it is important to remember the balance between work and personal life. Don't forget about your loved ones and make time for your hobbies. Harmony in all areas of life is the key to your success and prosperity. However, to hold on to this wave of success, you need to understand how to properly manage your profits and avoid financial mistakes. Pisces, now is the time to take control of your finances and channel the energy of the stars for your benefit. The last week of April 2025 offers unique opportunities to strengthen your financial situation. As a reputable astrologer, I strongly encourage you to focus on budget planning. Prioritize your priorities, cut back on unnecessary spending, and create a financial safety cushion. The stars are particularly favorable to investments during this period. Consider investing in promising projects, but before you do a thorough market analysis and consult with a financial expert. Don't forget about diversification to minimize risks. Favorable planetary positions indicate that investments in the arts, creativity, or technology may be particularly successful. To attract money luck, use the power of visualization and positive attitudes. Visualize yourself as successful and prosperous, believe in your abilities and thank the universe for everything you have. Don't forget about charity. By giving, you get even more. Helping those in need will open new channels for the flow of money energy into your life. Astrological indications clearly show that the most favorable days for financial transactions, the middle of the week. At this time, the intuition of Pisces will be especially sharp, which will help you make the right decisions. However, be careful at the end of the week, when the influence of Neptune can bring confusion and lead to rash spending. In addition to working with your budget and investments, look out for opportunities to earn extra income. Your talents and skills can earn you a good income if you can put them to good use. Don't be afraid to offer your services, participate in competitions and look for new sources of income. But this is not all that the stars have prepared for you in this period. There is another interesting aspect related to the possibility of unexpected luck. So, Pisces, let's talk about your chances of making a fortune. The last week of April 2025 can bring you not only career boosts, but also completely unexpected monetary luck, up to and including winning the lottery. But, as an experienced astrologer, I always say that any chance should be taken wisely. Is it worth testing fate? The stars hint at increased intuition during this period. Trust it when choosing lucky numbers. Pay attention to the numbers associated with your personal dates, as well as the numbers that have been haunting you lately. It may be a sign. Numerology is your trusty helper. Calculate your luck number for this week by adding up all the date digits. This number can become your talisman when choosing a lottery ticket. Do not forget about astrological correspondences. Planets in favorable aspect to your sign can tell you which numbers will bring success. But remember, gambling is always a risk. Do not put your last money into the lottery or rely on luck alone. Consider it as a pleasant addition to your financial success, not as your only source of income. Luck loves the prepared. Remember to be rational. But before we dive into the world of lotteries, let's look at the other side of the coin. What can hinder your financial stability and how to avoid it? Pisces, remember, even the most favorable star pattern does not guarantee absolute protection from financial turmoil. During a period marked by such generous opportunities as the last week of April 2025, you should be especially vigilant about potential risks. Neptune, your ruler, in its abode, can create illusions and temptations, disguising unfavorable offers under a shiny wrapper. Beware of impulsive decisions, especially if they involve large sums of money. Carefully check any information coming from the outside, and do not trust promises of instant enrichment. Remember that free cheese is only in a mousetrap. During this period, you are more likely to encounter fraud or become a victim of deception. Be especially careful when dealing with strangers and do not share your personal information with third parties. Protect your assets by using strong passwords and regularly updating your antivirus software. Avoid participating in dubious financial schemes and do not invest money in projects you are not 100% sure of. It is better to be reinsured and refuse a risky transaction than to lose your savings. Consultation with a financial expert can be very useful during this period. Do not forget the importance of insurance. Insure your property and health to protect yourself from unforeseen circumstances. Create a financial safety cushion to help you through the tough times. This week requires you to be not only bold and proactive, but also cautious and prudent. The ability to see the pitfalls and avoid traps will be your main weapon in the fight for financial well-being. But you should not forget that not only material prosperity is important in life. What impact will this period have on your relationships with loved ones? But not only finances and career will worry Pisces in the last days of April 2025. Love and relationships will also come to the forefront. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, is a powerful influence, promising romantic opportunities and strengthening existing bonds. If you're already in a relationship, this is a great time to bring a fresh lease of life into it. Pay attention to your partner, organize joint vacations, show care and attention. Astrological compatibility plays an important role, so listen to your feelings and intuition. It may be worth reconsidering some aspects of your relationship to make it even more harmonious and strong. Open dialogue and willingness to compromise will be the key to success. Single Pisces, don't miss your chance. Venus favors new acquaintances and romantic encounters. Be open to new opportunities, attend events, socialize with interesting people. The stars point to the possibility of meeting someone who will become not just a partner, but a true friend and soulmate. Trust your intuition, but do not forget about common sense. However, not everything is so cloudless. The influence of Neptune, your ruling planet, can bring some confusion and illusions in the sphere of personal life. Beware of idealizing your partner and don't make hasty decisions. It is important to keep a clear mind and not fall for deceptive promises. Conflict resolution will also require special attention. Be patient and tactful, avoid harsh statements and accusations. Remember that mutual understanding and respect are the basis of any healthy relationship. Find a compromise solution that will suit both parties. Venus is favorable to Pisces, but for complete harmony you need to pay attention to other aspects of your life. There is another important factor that directly affects your overall health and success. Pisces, remember that financial success is only part of the big picture. Your health and well-being is the foundation upon which any good fortune is built. During this period of increased financial activity, don't forget to take care of yourself. Proper nutrition becomes especially important. Give preference to light, vitamin-rich foods. Seafood, vegetables and fruits should be the foundation of your diet, keeping you energized and clear-headed to make informed decisions. Exercise, especially those involving water, swimming, aqua aerobics, can help balance energy and reduce stress levels. Don't forget to take walks in the fresh air, as they are essential for maintaining emotional balance. And, of course, do not neglect spiritual practices. Meditation, even a short one, will help you tune into your inner voice, intuition, which is so important for Pisces. Take time for solitude and reflection to better understand your desires and goals. Remember the importance of sleep and rest. Overwork can lead to mistakes and missed opportunities. A balanced approach to life, combining care for physical and mental health, will allow you to take full advantage of the favorable financial opportunities that open up before you in the last week of April. But that's not all. There is another, equally important aspect that will help you unlock your potential. But money and career are only part of the equation. True success, dear Pisces, lies in the harmony of your inner world. The last week of April 2025 is a great time to go deeper into yourself, for spiritual growth and self-discovery. Remember who you really are. You are creators, dreamers, empaths. Your intuition is a powerful tool given to you from above. But like any tool, it needs to be tuned and honed. Meditation is your true ally in this process. Even 15 minutes a day spent in silence will help you calm your mind, hear the voice of your soul and make the right decisions, including financial ones. Yoga, with its flowing movements and emphasis on breathing, will release energy blocked by stress and fill you with the vitality you need to achieve your goals. Mindfulness practices, such as observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, will help you avoid impulsive behaviors, especially at the end of the week when, as we remember, the risk of giving in to deception is high. Don't forget the power of gratitude. Keep a journal and write down at least 3 things you are grateful for each day. This will reconfigure your consciousness on a wave of positivity and attract more prosperity into your life. Remember, the outer always reflects the inner. By clearing your mind and strengthening your spirit, you create a solid foundation for financial prosperity and harmonious relationships. You may be wondering how else you can enhance this favorable influence of the stars. To make the most of the favorable energies of the stars in the last week of April 2025, Pisces should pay attention to esoteric practices. They will help not only to strengthen the positive influence of the planets, but also to attract good luck in various spheres of life. Start with daily affirmations aimed at attracting abundance and success. Say them in the morning and evening, visualizing yourself as a rich and successful person. For example, I am open to the flow of abundance in all areas of my life, money comes to me easily and constantly, I am worthy of financial prosperity. Gratitude rituals also play an important role. Every night, write down at least 3 things you are grateful for. This will help you focus on the positive aspects of your life and attract even more good things. Meditation is a powerful tool for quieting your mind and tuning into your intuition. Dedicate at least 15 minutes a day to meditation. Visualize yourself in a stream of golden light that fills you with the energy of prosperity and success. Focus on your desires and visualize them coming true. You can use a ritual with green candles to strengthen your money energy. Light a green candle and visualize your financial goals becoming a reality. Write your financial wishes on a piece of paper and put it under the candle. Let the candle burn out to the end and keep the piece of paper as a talisman. Do not forget about the power of stones and crystals. Carry citron, which is considered a stone of abundance and prosperity. Keep it at your workplace or in your wallet. In addition to this, it is important to practice money awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings related to finances. Avoid negative beliefs and fears that can block the flow of abundance. These practices will help you set yourself on a wave of success and attract more opportunities for financial growth into your life. But how do you know which solution will be the best in any given situation? Pisces, listen to the whispers of your intuition. During this period, the universe speaks to you in the language of signs and symbols. Your task is to learn to recognize them. The astrological chart indicates that now more than ever it is important to trust your inner voice, especially when it comes to making financial decisions. You should not dismiss sudden ideas or premonitions, no matter how illogical they may seem at first glance. They could be the key to new sources of income or favorable deals. Analyze your dreams, pay attention to the recurring numbers and symbols that arise in everyday life. The universe is sending you clues to help you navigate the flow of opportunities. Remember that your natural empathy and intuition are powerful tools in finance. Use them to assess risks and potential rewards. Before making a final decision, listen to how you feel. If something causes discomfort or doubts, it is better to abandon the idea. Don't be afraid to take the initiative and offer your own solutions. Your creativity and unconventional approach can bring unexpected results. Trust your intuition and in the choice of partners and advisors. Surround yourself with people who support your endeavors and inspire you to new achievements. However, you should not forget about critical thinking and verify information, especially when it comes to large investments. Now is the time when your inner compass will show you the right path. But to make this path as efficient as possible, there are a few other things to keep in mind. Pisces, to maximize the energy of this week, pay special attention to Monday and Wednesday. These are the days when the planets align in the most favorable way for your financial endeavors. Monday is ideal for planning, budgeting, and starting new projects. The energy of this day will help you see your goals clearly and develop an effective strategy for achieving them. Wednesday will be an excellent time for active actions, business negotiations, signing contracts, and making large purchases. Your intuition will be especially strong on this day, so trust it when making important decisions. Remember that proper planning is the key to success. Use these favorable days to lay a solid foundation for your financial well-being. Write down your goals, break them down into small steps and set deadlines. Visualize your success and believe in your strength. This will help you attract good luck and avoid mistakes. But what if there are obstacles on the way to financial prosperity? How to keep optimism and faith in yourself when things do not go according to plan. More on this later. But even the most favorable star pattern does not guarantee a cloudless path. Difficulties and obstacles are possible. How can Pisces stay on the crest of success without losing faith in itself? The main thing is to remember that temporary failures are only stepping stones to new heights. Remain optimistic, even if something does not go according to plan. Believe in your intuition, it rarely fails you. Do not let doubts and fears paralyze you. Analyze your mistakes, learn from them and move forward. Surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. And remember that you are not alone on this journey. The universe is always on your side, even if it doesn't feel like it. Just trust it. Don't forget the importance of inner balance. Look for harmony in yourself, and then no external circumstances will not be able to break you. You might be interested in how all these recommendations integrate into the bigger picture of your personal growth. So, Pisces, as we wrap up our astrological forecast for the last week of April 2025, remember, the stars point in the right direction, but it is always up to you to choose your path. This period provides a unique opportunity for a powerful leap in the financial sphere, but only if you act consciously and decisively. Do not be afraid to take the initiative, trust your intuition and use all the chances given to you. Believe in your strength, in your potential, in your ability to create the life you dream of. Astrological influences only help you to see the opportunities that already exist around you. Use this knowledge as a compass to guide you to success and prosperity. Remember the importance of harmony between material and spiritual, the need to take care of yourself and your loved ones. And let this period become for you not only a time of financial growth, but also a time of personal development, a time of gaining inner strength and self-confidence. After all, true wealth is not only money, but also harmony, love and happiness. But how to make the most effective use of each day of this auspicious week? What specific steps will lead to the desired results? We will talk about this further. So, Pisces, let's break down each day of the last week of April 2025 to make the most of the stellar opportunities and avoid potential pitfalls on your money path. Monday, the beginning of the week promises to be particularly favorable for any financial endeavors. The planets are aligned so that new projects, startups, or investments started on this day have every chance of success. Don't be afraid to take risks, but as we've already mentioned, risks should be considered. Trust your intuition, but don't forget about rational analysis. Tuesday, the day will require you to pay extra attention to details. There may be minor delays or obstacles in financial matters. Don't let them derail you. Focus on current tasks, check all documents and avoid impulsive purchases. This is a good time to review your budget and plan for future expenses. Wednesday, the middle of the week, as predicted, brings positive energy for financial transactions. This is a great day for making deals, signing contracts, and making major purchases. If you have been planning any financial venture, such as entering the lottery, Wednesday could be your lucky day. Thursday could bring unexpected news or suggestions regarding your career. Be open to new opportunities, but don't rush into making decisions. Weigh the pros and cons carefully before agreeing to anything. You may need the advice of an experienced mentor or counselor. Friday, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, will enhance your charm and attractiveness. Use this to your advantage to make business contacts and strengthen partnerships. This is also a favorable day to invest in art, creativity, or anything related to aesthetics. Saturday is a time for rest and recuperation. Take your mind off financial worries and devote time to yourself and your loved ones. Engage in things that bring you pleasure and relaxation. This will help you reboot and take on next week's activities with renewed vigor. On Sunday, be especially attentive to your dreams and intuitive feelings. They may contain important clues and warnings regarding your finances. Write down your dreams and analyze them. You may see new perspectives or avoid potential mistakes. But that's not all that the stars have in store for you during this period. There is another important aspect that you should not overlook in order to realize the full potential of this week.